All right, hey, it's Mike. I'm here with Aaron Apley, owner of AA Fishing Tool, Central Kansas, Great Bend. 15 years you've been doing this stuff. We've been running a series of videos. You may or may not have seen them. If you haven't seen the other videos, go to the AA Fishing Tool Facebook page. You can check those out there. We're gonna have them on the website, aafishingtool.com. But I'm gonna go through some scenarios with Aaron about, you know, when somebody calls in, I've been asking him, like, so what do they say? Do they get down to the nitty gritty? He's like, no, usually when they call, they just say, I'm stuck, what do I do? So when you get that call, I'm stuck, what do I do? What give me a scenario here that
you know, they'll call, they say I'm stuck, and then, you know, first thing we like to ask, are you off bottom? Is the drill bit 30 foot off bottom, 40, 20, 10? Are we planning on bottom like as you were drilling this all took place? And get a feel for the situation there. If you can circulate the wellbore still, or no circulation left, and
so what's going on? Like that this is a scenario. I mean, why is this? What's going on here?
You never know. There's just sometimes there's things above ground that happen with the equipment and the mud that, you know, are catastrophic down below ground. You know, a lot of the time when people call, and I do ask them, you know, if you're stuck off TD, there are some options we have for you. Even if you're 5 foot off bottom, if we can prove that by tally and confirm that, you know, some guys they're familiar with a driving tool just from, that's been in the area for a while. They're pretty unsafe. They splatter metal as they come down. You're using 2 cat lines. I mean, it's like riding a bull, man. It's dangerous. So we have surface jars we keep for that. They're safe, they're controllable, they're tunable, and we can actually set those things to go off at like 20,000 pounds and start working that pipe free. We can figure out by stretch where you're actually stuck in the wellbore, tune our jars to that weight, string weight, and start, you know, just hitting them, and they pull up and they just drop. And every time you do that, it peels a little bit more off that sidewall. And we've got a rig stuck 4,500 foot down with those before.
Wow.
From above ground. They were pretty happy.
So, you know, one thing that the intention of a lot of these videos is to help anybody that's, you know, in a scenario where they're stuck. Obviously, you're giving a bunch of different tips there. Another thing that we're doing is trying to let people that would need fishing tool services, or that are going to hire out fishing tool services, or maybe they're scouting around the area to see what services are even available.
Sure.
That's the big push with a lot of these videos too, is to help that person out, to find you guys. You guys can make a connection, help each other out. So this is business, right?
Yes.
So the question that I have, you know, if I was comparing you against maybe Kansas Fishing Tool, or just, you know, some of the other ones around here, what is it that necessarily separates you, or what's the difference between like a fishing tool company compared to another one? What are some differences there?
No, it's like a lot of organizations. It's, you know, some companies, there's a lot of team players and they work well together to handle the task at hand, and other places there's a hierarchy there, and you can't trump the guy in front of you. So how
did you guys eliminate those problems? Like, what was it that, how have you guys set yourselves up so that, you know, when I hire you, I know this job's getting done, you guys are there. Like, what are...
Communication. Kind of comes down to communication.
You know, I was talking to your dad. You guys were loading up this...
putting that engine on the new drill mobile.
You know, I was talking to him, and he goes, you know, a lot of times the reason why everything around here runs really smooth is, he goes, we all let each other communicate with each other, and we all take each other's ideas, and nobody gets real hard-nosed about things. And I know that when you're jammed up in a hole, or any scenario where you're in a stuck situation, it's good to have that, you know. And you got experienced guys here. I mean, you've seen practically everything. I mean, I've never been around a scenario with you didn't know what to do. But if you could tell them, like, what is the big major difference when you guys come out, like when you guys do the thing, between other fishing tool companies? Like, what's...
And we answer to call, number one. We don't have the story behind it. Well, you know, so-and-so has a job Monday, and I promise that. You know, we figure it out. I go out. Whoever goes out, we make it work. And then, you know, the rest of the services follow suit. You know, we do our tally, make sure our tally is accurate as we can be, double check numbers, communicate with the tool pusher or the company man, whoever's running this fishing job, and get it done. I mean, communication.
Yeah, I haven't went and talked to any other companies or anything like that, but one thing it seems like with you guys around here is like everybody, I've never been here. I've been here quite a few times for some time, and I've never seen anybody like not want to be here. Like it seems like you guys, like this is actually like what you guys care about. Like you guys actually love doing this stuff.
If you love what you do, you don't ever work a day in your life.
Yeah, it just seems like you guys are always happy to like do it. So
it's fun, and I think Dustin Brown the one day said it best. We're just a bunch of dudes that work here, and at the end of the day, they don't quit. We might get a little frustrated, or it's kind of, man, that sucks. We talk about it, figure it out, come up with a plan of attack, and the next day we go kill it.
I mean that would be good enough for me, knowing that you guys have the tools, obviously. And what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Phone number 620-262-1836. Keep ringing it, even if it's the middle of the night. We'll get somebody up.